Hey there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of January 17th through the 23rd, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe wants you to keep in mind this week. Also, Scorpio, please remember that energies do go both ways, so I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy. So take the energies as they resonate. Past, present, near future. All right, Scorpio, so the main energy for your reading this week is the Four of Cups. There's something that you're a little bit displeased about. You're unhappy about something. It's not like you're heartbroken or devastated, but I feel like you're kind of just like, this is not what I wanted. I wanted something else. But we'll see what that is when we clarify. In the recent past, you get the Judgment, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles. You're making a decision here in the recent past, or you're coming to the understanding, like, okay, I want to work on something. I want to put in the work for something. Now, what's really interesting is you're stepping in with the Emperor energy, which is like very confident, very assertive, and almost kind of like, I know that whatever I want to work on is going to work out for me. In the current situation, you get the Page of Swords, the Justice, and the Eight of Swords. Lots and lots of swords for a water sign, Pisces. I feel like there's a lot of overthinking here. You're feeling stuck in this situation when it comes to trying to balance something out. Now, what's interesting to me is that I feel like you have an idea of how to make things right, how to balance things out, how to bring back fairness into this situation, but you don't know exactly how to execute it. And that's where you're stuck at. That's what's keeping you stuck, because it's almost like you have the plan of action, but you don't know how to get it rolling type of thing. And that could be what's making you unhappy in the current situation. In the near future, you get the Two of Cups, Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. There's love showing up here for you in the near future, and I see you being open to it. You're kind of like, okay, I can dig this, I can work with this. But I don't see you jumping in with both feet. I see you kind of just being like, okay, yeah, I feel this. Yeah, this is kind of piquing my interest, but let me take a step back. Let me evaluate. Let me think about this a little bit. So let's clarify. First of all, I want to clarify this Four of Cups. See what the main energy for your reading this week is all about. Four of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups again, and the Five of Swords. I feel like what you're unhappy about is the fact that you're lying to yourself. There's something showing up here for you in the main energy where you're like, yeah, I'm happy, I'm ecstatic, this is amazing. When in reality, it's like, no, I'm not. I don't feel really good about this. I am not super happy about this. Now, it could be that you don't even realize that this person or this situation is making you unhappy, because you're showing me I'm happy, I'm stoked, I'm excited. But the Five of Swords is here to let me know, like, no, Scorpio, no, you're not. So either you're not even aware of the fact that whatever this is bumming you out, or you're lying to yourself and being like, no, I want this. This is good. This is making me happy. When it's like, no, it ain't. We'll see when we clarify your current situation. But let's start off by clarifying your recent past. I want to clarify the Judgment for you in the recent past first. Judgment's clarified by the Hermit, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're coming to the understanding that there's a lot of confusion surrounding something that you're emotionally invested in. Now, I don't see you like emotionally invested to the point where it's like, oh my God, I love this person or whatever this is. I'm not getting the feel. This could be something like your job, but for some of you, this is a relationship. I'm not getting a direction either way, but I do see you being like having some emotional investment in whatever this is, right? It could be a friendship, a relationship, a job, take it as it resonates. But you're realizing that there's a lot of confusion surrounding it. It's almost like you can't make up your mind, or you can't figure out what to do. It's like one day you wake up and you're like, okay, I should pursue this. And the next day you're like, maybe not. So I really see you going deep within and trying to figure this out. But you can't quite pinpoint what to do yet. I don't see you kind of like stressed out about it. I do see you a little overthinking in the current situation, but in the recent past, I don't see you really stressed out about it. You're just kind of like, there's a little bit too much confusion surrounding whatever this is. Let's take a look at the Emperor for you in the recent past. Okay. Well, somebody doesn't want to back down. The Emperor is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. The Emperor, again, the Seven of Wands. I don't know if this is you. I don't feel like this is you. This energy is coming off as very stern, very closed off, very stubborn. So you're either dealing with an an Aries, or I'm getting Taurus as well. But whoever this person is, very stubborn, very closed off, very defensive, very much like my way or the highway, take it or leave it. I don't care. I'm not budging. I'm not working with you. That could be where this confusion is coming from for you, because you're like, well, I do have feelings invested in whatever this is, but I'm not being met with a lot of reciprocity. Like, this person's not showing up with very open energy. And so that could be what's confusing for you. This could also be you where you're very closed off, but I'm not getting that energy. Let's take a look at the Eight of Pentacles and see what it is you're trying to work on in the recent past. Maybe I'll be able to get an understanding, because so far this is really, really vague. And I don't do vague. Of course it's love. Why did I even question it? So this is a relationship, duh. The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. I feel like your person's the one that's really closed off, and you're the one that's like, hey, I have feelings here. I want to work with this. You are a water sign after all. And so I feel like if you are dealing with somebody that's very, very closed off, that's their energy. But anyways, Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Things are working. Energetically in the background when it comes to this connection, things are working out. It may feel like they're not, because with the Knight of Pentacles here, that's like super slow moving energy to the point where it almost feels like it's stuck. But things are working. Things are moving in a very, very good direction, and you're going to feel really good about this whole thing, but I don't feel like you're quite there yet. I feel like you're in the process of getting to that point in this connection where you're like, okay, this is moving, this is rolling, but you ain't quite there yet in the recent past. I feel like you will be in the near future, though, because you get the Two of Cups again. But let's take a look at your current situation. I want to clarify this Page of Swords for you in the current situation. Page of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Devil, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. You are feeling good. You're feeling very confident in the current situation, okay? But I feel like you are wanting to give more than what you're actually contributing to this connection. What do I mean by that? You have a connection with somebody here that you have a lot of emotions for, okay? You look at this person and you're like, they're hella attractive, they're beautiful, they're radiant, like I'm drawn to them like a moth to a flame. Now, the way you're showing up, though, is the Page of Swords. Excuse me, which is minimal effort. It's almost like you feel, let's pretend like it's a whole pie. You feel a whole pie of emotions and you're only giving them like a slice. You're showing up with a slice. And the reason the Devil is showing up here is to let me know that the reason you're showing up like that, it's not because you don't have more to give. It's because you don't feel like you're going to be well received if you give that much. You don't feel like this person is going to actually reciprocate it or acknowledge it or accept it. And so even though you have that immense desire to give more, to do more, to show this person everything, you're not doing that. At least not yet in the current situation. And I understand, because there is confusion surrounding this. There's a lot of confusion surrounding this, at least for you. Let's take a look at the Justice for you in the current situation. Justice is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Cups. You got a history with this person for sure. I feel like the reason, again, you're not given as much as you got to give emotionally when it comes to this connection is because you're very defensive. You're very guarded. There's conflict and there's some bullshit from the past which hasn't been resolved yet, which hasn't been worked through yet. And I feel like that's why you're very defensive. You're not showing up in your full emotional capacity because your guard is up due to things that happened between you and this person in the past that need to get resolved. They need to get worked on. They need to get cleared up before you can, be your true, authentic self, Scorpio. Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords for you in the current situation. All right. Okay, I love that. Eight of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords, the World, the Chariot. You've been feeling stuck with some emotional pain when it comes to this connection, when it comes to this person. Again, that's why you're not showing up with all your true glory, your true love, your true feelings. it's because you've been still festering in whatever happened between you and this person in the past. But what's beautiful is in the current situation, I see that whole cycle of overthinking and feeling stuck and the heartbreak, that's all closing out. That's done. And you are moving past that, and you are moving past that very quickly. The universe is like the wind beneath your wings, just pushing you in that direction. Be like, okay, Scorpio, we're done with this. Let's move on. And you're kind of like, okay, yeah, let's move on. I'm down for that. Cool. Love seeing that. So let's take a look at your near future. I'm going to start off by clarifying this Two of Cups in the near future for you, because it showed up in your recent past as working out. Things are working out, but you may feel like they're not, but they are. Two of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the King of Cups. You just got the Eight of Swords in the current situation. Somebody is going to open up here. Somebody in the current situation is finally going to open up. They've been feeling really stuck, and I feel like this is you. They've been feeling really stuck. Should I say something? Should I not? What should I do? And I feel like in the current situation, once you move past this emotional pain that you're processing and, you kind of move past that, then the love can come through. Then you can finally communicate without being stuck in your head, and you just literally, you speak from the heart. You are the King of Cups to me. Gender doesn't matter in tarot. Like, you're speaking from the heart when it comes to this person, when it comes to this connection. You're not letting your mind hold you back anymore, because you're not stuck in that same energy that you were in the recent past and in the current situation. I love it. Let's take a look at the Page of Wands for you in the near future. Ooh, Scorpio. Whoa. Page of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. You may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, somebody that has a lot of earth in their chart. There's a brand new beginning in love for you here with this person. And you guys are a divine pair, King and Queen of Pentacles, right by the Ace of Cups. Like, need I say more? Divine pair. You guys are so grounded. You are so stable. You're so sturdy with each other. You provide each other the support that you both need. And new beginning in love, like, this is beautiful. And what's cool is I really see you open to this. So even though there may have been some bullshit in the past between you and this person, like, in the near future, you're like, yeah, I don't care. I'm open to this. Like, I want this. Very cool, Scorpio. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in the near future for you, because you are evaluating something here. Oh, that's cool. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You're trying to evaluate how you can open up to this person emotionally without seeming detached, without seeming disconnected, without seeming like you're not involved, because I feel like you don't want to scare this person off. I feel like you feel all the feels, but because of the drama, because of the bullshit that happened between you and them in the past, I feel like you're kind of like, okay, how can I communicate and let this person know how I feel and open up to them without getting them scared, without having them, book it. Because I feel like you don't, again, in the near future, you don't want to show up with all your full emotions, because I feel like this person doesn't really have the same emotional depth that you do. They may be a little bit more, not superficial, but they don't have that same deep emotions that you do. You're a water sign, your feelings run deep, and I feel like this person may be an earth sign where they're kind of like more stable. And if you come at them with a bunch of emotions, they may just be like, oh my God, this is too much. And you know that. You're aware of that. And so I see you evaluating, like, how can I open up and express how I feel without freaking them out? How considerate of you, Scorpio. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week. Love it. From the universe, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess. You and this person may have been separated, broken up. There was some kind of loss here between you and them. And I feel like now in the current situation, once you've processed that loss and you've moved past that painful energy, you're coming from a very intuitive place and you're ready to take action. You're ready to make something happen. You're very, very clear about it. You're very clear-headed. You're not coming from a desperate place, an emotional place, an overwhelmed place. You're like, no. Intuitively, deep down, I feel like this is the right thing to do, and I'm going to do that. Man, I love that. Let's close off your reading, Scorpio, with an oracle card. See what the universe has to say. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Need I say more? I don't think so. And I feel like you are going to take action. You just have to get into this energy of being like, okay, I'm done with the pain. I'm done with the drama. I'm moving past that. And the universe is going to guide you there. I feel like you're very in touch with your intuition. You're going to know when the right time is. And you are taking action in the near future. So this is just the universe repeating what it said. So Scorpio, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Scorpio.